that was needed, important for today. 3 points. He did it well.
Good effort from him. Yeah. Spirit, determination, everything we asked for. Teamwork, team ethic was fantastic again. Working for each other. We knew it would be tight. You know, these games are going to be tight between now and the end of the season, and you know, everybody's scrapping for points that we're going to be playing against. And you know, as Harrogate showed, they threw the kitchen sink at us. You know, and we withheld everything they threw, and I think with a little bit of care we probably could have got another one on the break, but it wasn't to be. I'd have taken 1-0 beforehand. Again, I'm really proud of a good performance.
I presume you would have warned them about the dangers of the free kicks and the corners, and we had to face a lot of them, didn't we, during the game, and I thought we generally defended them superbly.
We did very well, yeah. You know, when you come up against two boys who are 6'4", 6'5", whatever, it always makes it difficult, but I just felt first half, possibly pressure more than anything. We were diving a little bit, giving too many free kicks away, gave them an opportunity to maintain that pressure on us. So second half, you know, it was a few more corners where we'd had to stop crosses coming in. We dealt with very well, but we, you know, the free kicks we gave were becoming less towards the end of the game, and I felt a little bit more comfortable with them. But as I say, I was just disappointed we didn't get that second, you know, with 10 or 15 left when we had them on the counter.
And a goal to win any game, wasn't it, really? A smashing goal.
Yeah, brilliant. A good strike. Philip, it's one of them where it just bounces pretty nicely, and you know, from the sideline you just shout and go on, then hit it, and it was, as you say, sweet and straight in the top corner. So, you know, nice to win 1-0. Clean sheet is what we went for. That's why we sort of had the 4 centre halves on the field, if you will, just to help out the aerial ability of Harrogate. And you know, the clean sheet was probably the back 4 were immense, and you know, Flynn his first game for a while. He did very well.
Yeah, I was going to say that Adam Flynn came in, he showed what he is, an experienced, solid defender, and he showed up very, very well today.
Yeah, you know, first half especially, balls coming in the box, he's taking on his chest and volleying away, you know, rather than, you know, sliding things out or hacking at things. He's just got that little bit of composure and organising, pulling people around. So yeah, he could be, you know, a great addition for us. So, you know, we've got to, as I said afterwards, they're all jubilant and buzzing, but it's only one game. You know, we've got another 6 cup finals, and football is a horrible way of kicking you in the teeth when you think you're there. So, you know, we'll bring them back to earth on Tuesday, let them have the bit of enjoyment now, and then we've got to knuckle down ready for next week.
I just mentioned one of the other centre halves, Carl May, great save, but it seems rather churlish to say that this hasn't been one of his best seasons, but I thought today was absolutely outstanding.
Yeah, our you know, goals against record is actually pretty good. You know, it's the goals for record that we've struggled, and Kyle is everything about that. You know, he's dependable. You know, most weeks, you know, you say it's not his best season, but possibly it's just because he hasn't stood out in every game. But you know, 9 out of 10, he's Mr. Consistent for us and puts his head in there, puts his body on the line, and you know, he does a great job. So it's difficult to single anybody out from like that. I thought Houston was immense again in midfield, but you know, everybody did put the shift in however it came about, and you know, the goalkeeper came for a few punches and crosses towards the end, which always sees his pressure.
You probably had to meet about 10 minutes early to introduce everybody to all the newcomers. About 20 players we had out there this afternoon.
I must have spoke to about 7 before the game. Yeah, I was walking people on the pitch all the time. They didn't know whether they were getting dropped or left out or what it was. But you know, afterwards, the response from everybody, even the 2 lads from Middlesbrough, Stefan Scott, who is now suspended to 3. I left him out altogether after a great performance last week. But he took that on the chin. He knows it's about, you know, the squad of players, not individuals, and you know, they're all hugging each other afterwards in there, every man to boy. So that's what I wanted from them. It was togetherness, and it's not about any one individual. You know, what we've got to do is stay in this division, and then it'll help everybody next year.
Well, I thought Jordan Connaughton, when you brought him on, he looked a decent player.
Yeah, he's been disappointed with what's happened to Crewe, but you know, I drove him through here today, so I was able to have a good long chat with him, and what I said to him was that, you know, one door shuts, another one will open somewhere, and he just has to focus on his job. And probably without knowing it, he hasn't played for Crewe very often, but he'll have improved as a player. You can't go to Crewe Alexandra and not improve, and we saw today he touches his first class, he puts his body in the way. So yeah, this hopefully again can be another good addition for us.
Just to mention the sending off down at the end, Johnny Allen, former Carlisle player, briefly at Workington as well, involved in a tussle in the box with Kyle May. Any comments? Because Kyle looked incensed after it happened, and I noticed Dave Houston, the captain, dragged him away right to the halfway line.
I don't really know what went on, to be honest. It continued to come up, but it was all nothing. You know, I'd rather just, you know, get it over with. Nobody could really see what happened, to be honest. But something obviously happened to him, sent Carl like that. But you know, they've obviously seen something, sent him off, and we just leave it at that now.
And back to Borough Park next week, a match against Solihull, and you've said 6 cup finals. The 3 home games have always been winnable, in my opinion. If we can win them now, we've got to really tell him after getting a bit of a platform this afternoon.
Yeah, and last week, that performance against Bishop Stortford, who were one of the form teams, you know, I said to the boys that could be the point that keeps us up, looking at all the other fixtures. So yeah, you're right, not the same, but Solihull are a big, strong physical side and play a certain way, so we've got to go match that again. You know, they're not going to get any easier, and if we can, you know, pick some points up really quickly in the next 2 or 3, then it'll make that journey to Worcester a lot easier for us.
The last one at Worcester, of course. Can I say, just you mentioned the support from the 50 or so Workington fans this afternoon, that you would have enjoyed that support?
Yeah, fantastic. They like this trip to Harrogate. They always come through this way, but there was a hell of a lot more there than we thought. And yeah, so you know, they'll have gone home happy now and probably sinking a few pints before the bus goes back. So hopefully those guys will come down next Saturday and get behind the boys. And you know, if we can take some points next week, that, you know, it sets us up really nicely.
Darren, thanks very much.
Thanks a lot. Cheers.